Hello out there. This is Max Dobbins of the Jacky Teplitzky team at Prudential Douglas Elliman, and welcome to the first Max Report, New York's report about residential real estate. So today what we're going to talk about are contract sign numbers for November. Some very interesting things happened in November. The average sales price increased 11% from $1,081,000 and change to 1.2 and change. This is pretty significant because what it does is it tells us that the $3 to $5 million market is doing a lot better than it was previously. Our transactions in that price range went from 2% to 5% as well. Another important factor I like to focus on is the discount from the last asking price. So basically negotiability. That went from 7.5 down to 5.6. Okay, and again, to interpret that, that means that there's less negotiability and more activity in the market. The number of active listings remains unchanged from the last month. It's about 10,742 apartments on the market in Manhattan only. So that's an interesting tidbit. The other one I wanted to point out is it's 207 days on average from when you put an apartment on the market till it gets a signed contract. Wall Street bonuses. Everybody likes to hear about those. Last year they paid out about $20 million in bonuses. The problem is that the people decreased from 160,000 from 200,000 to 160,000. So we lost 40,000 jobs in Wall Street. However, those those companies are being much more efficient apparently because the predictions are that bonuses are going to be essentially the same or just a little bit higher. So that's kind of interesting to note. Another fun fact here, 37% of every dollar that the 6 largest banks earned goes to bonus payments. So a lot of money being put out there. What's that mean for New York real estate? Well, I think that it usually gives us a good shot in the arm for the first quarter. People know what they're going to get by now. It's December. They know what's going to be paid out, and they look for apartments. They may not be going for the $10-20 million apartments, but as we can see, there's an increase in payment or increase of purchasing in that mid-range, the $3 to $5 million. Another piece of news, unfortunately not good news if you own a condo or a co-op, is that we're looking to see increases of between 4.5% and 7% on the monthly maintenance in both co-ops and condos. It's expensive to live in New York. We attribute this essentially to the increase in real estate taxes. So when taxes go up, your common charges and taxes go up, or your maintenance goes up. Real estate taxes are essentially a third of any building's expenses. So that's a really big number that's obviously very difficult to control. So that's and energy costs aren't getting any cheaper. Lastly, I'll leave you with a little bit of trivia here. Where do all the ultra rich live? From the Wall Street Journal. More than half of all the people with in excess of $30 million to invest live in these 5 states in this order: California, New York, Texas, Florida, and Illinois. And if you're a real estate broker or a private banker or an investment person, these are really good states to live in. Conversely, Alaska, Delaware, North Dakota, and Maine do not have 100 people or more with this net worth. So if you want to sell real estate in Maine, you better do a lot of transactions because it's not going to be about volume. Thanks for listening. Tune in shortly for the second installment of the Max Report. Until then, stay thirsty for real estate, my friends.